For tonight's game, I had a game picked out, and I've actually had a copy of this game for quite a long time. Finding it in physical form is not... I'm not going to say it's a rare game, it's an uncommon game. I've only ever seen it released in two forms. One is what I'm holding right now, as a full CD packed with a couple of other crappy games. And the other, it was like, do you guys remember those... Not quite. You know how the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Gamecube had those mini DVDs? Well, do you remember the mini CDs that were like that, but they had like part of the sides cut off, so they were like oblong shaped? I don't know how those things were meant to work. There was a company that made, they were called like Pocket CD games, and there was a company called Select Soft Publishing, which we've showcased their work on this channel before. No, not necessarily something like a PSP. It was bigger, the disc was bigger than a PSP's disc, but it was oblong shaped. So I don't know if there was data out on the sides where it was no longer spinning as a circle. You know what I mean? I think that was just there for label making purposes. I don't have anything to show you as an example because it was such an uncommon format, but it would be read as a normal mini disc in a CD-ROM tray. Not the type that auto feed in, but the trays that pop out and you put the disc in and pop the tray back in. You could fit it inside that little central, smaller little divot where the discs go. But anyways, enough about that. Tonight's game is Trax. T-R-A-X. Trax. The Robot Wars from, I believe, somewhere around the late 90s. I don't have a firm date on when this game came out. But this is, you guys know I'm a big fan of robot combat. I'm a big fan of BattleBots and Robot Wars and things of the sort. And Trax, the Robot Wars, not to be confused with just Robot Wars, is what I believe to be the very first robot combat video game ever released. It's a little rough around the edges. This has been one of the jewels of my collection for a very long time. I've had this in my collection longer than Gatorbox has existed. It says 11 cars and 11 arenas of 3D action, upgrades including saws, rammers, hammers, and spikes, 1 to 4 player battles with human or AI opponents, support for multiple game controllers, and a 7-minute dance CD soundtrack. It kind of pins itself as like a Demolition Derby game, but no. You're in like robot combat-esque arenas with their own hazards. You drive machines that look like BattleBots. They look, you know, with like the 2 wheels in the back and like kind of claws up in the front, or spikes, or 4 wheels and a plow or something. They look like little miniature robots. Surprisingly, it works on Windows 10. And it's not... the game speed is not controlled by the CPU clock speed. This is a game whose minimum system requirements are Windows 95 and 98 with a 2 megabyte graphics card. Recommended system, a Pentium P133 or faster. And it works just fine on Windows 10. Now, I find that hard to believe. This is Trax. Very, very old game. The credits are kind of already rolling on the screen right now. And believe it or not, you actually have to have the CD in... whoops. You have to have the CD inside the tray for it to even initialize. So I figure let's just go to tournament mode. We'll put a CPU on easy, a CPU on medium, and we'll put a CPU on easy again. And we each get our own little Andros face that we can play with. So these are my opponents. We have Skater, Hover, Atom. Now we can pick different ones. We can't change theirs, but we can change ours. So we've got Manta, Beach Boy, Axis, TriStar. Again, all this rotating around isn't really helping us here. We can also pick Skater, Jaws. That's actually proper tank tracks right there. Crawler, which looks like it. This one looks like an actual robot. Hover, A-frame, tank. I tell you what, I'm feeling TriStar. I'm feeling TriStar. And then just like that, we're in the heat of the battle. Okay, apparently the golden sections are insta-kill, so don't touch those. Alright, some good AI in this game. So I think you play 3 rounds on each arena, and then it goes to a different arena. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna plow straight ahead. I'm just gonna hold down on the accelerator. No, no. I feel like my robot has no reverse gear. I'm gonna have to lure him into the death plane. Come here. Got him! Got him! We can increase our engine. We can increase our steering, which might help with not having a reverse gear. We do have. You have to buy. You have to buy reverse gear. They sell it separately. That's how they get you. This is fucking automatic transmission bullshit. Shield upgrade. Okay, now this is where you get weapons. You get ram spikes, turbo boost, jump jets. I want the saw, but that costs $3,000. We don't have enough for a saw. Or a puncher. Okay, I want to buy the ability to go backwards, and I feel like I should buy a shield upgrade. Is there anything else I can? No, I can't afford anything else. All right, now we're in the swirly zone. The good news is I can back up now. Looks like Yellow has just committed Sudoku and jumped out. No, no, you don't. You use that reverse gear to good use. Lure that green guy. Okay, Blue is just driven out of the course. No, no, oh, got him. I don't know how I avoided that pit. It's those damn microtransactions. Okay. Okay. So green and yellow just immediately both drive themselves straight into the pit. And blue has fallen off the stage. Give me that. Now you guys are fucked. Now we got a saw blade. Now you guys are in big trouble. They're just jumping out of the stage because they can't help it. They can't deal with the saw blade. Got him. No. Okay. They have those floating guys have such poor grip. They're just gonna fall in every time. Got him. And I guess I'm gonna increase my engine. I'm gonna increase my steering. I'm gonna increase my shield. Now, I think if I buy the spikes, I'm pretty sure buying the spikes will make it so that I'll lose my weapon. So, I don't know. I want to hang on to this. What I like about the saw is, depending on what chassis you buy, the spikes and the saw blades and the little punchers and stuff like that, they look different on each robot. They're functionally identical, but they have a separate render for each robot, which I think is really interesting. These guys out here buying upgrades like they think they can beat me. Okay, now don't touch the spikes, because the spikes are insta-kill. God damn it, I literally requested the opposite of this. It looks like the yellow robot has bought spikes as an offensive weapon. Whoa, they just all drove into the insta-kill spikes there. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, let's go. I really wish the spikes didn't just kill you outright, but it's kind of funny that they do. Upgrade to... Oh, this is game over because I reached 9 points. I win. Right? Yeah, and then you just go back to the title screen. So let's try Ascent mode. I think Ascent is you just keep battling until you get higher and higher. Keyboard, CPU. We could put the CPU hard and see how well they could do it. Okay. So we're given a robot here with a, looks like a drill of some sort, and we're just, this is what the AI is. Okay. Let's mix this up a bit. Alright, there we go. So now we ascend, and I think they give us a completely different robot. Yeah, now we've got a hoverbot against 2 tanks. This is the mode that's really hard to play. The hoverbot is absolute trash. No! No! That's why it's trash! Almost made it. Alright, let's try that again. They make this first level so deceptively simple. And then the next thing they do is boom. You versus 2 tanks, and you're inside a floating vehicle with a map you can fall off the edges of. And look at how hard he can just ram me and just throw me out of the stage. How am I supposed to compete with that? I've got hover pads, they've got tank tracks. They're gonna win that. They're gonna win that 10 times out of 10. Not afraid. God damn. This one has no weapon. Okay. Change of strategy. I was gonna see if I could fake them out and get them to hit each other, because they're gonna come at me. So I was like, I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna drive forward, and they're gonna smash into each other, and then I'm gonna reap the benefits. That no. Okay. Juking down here. Okay, blue one's dead. No. Wait, what? What killed me? I'm sorry, what? Let's put this on CPU hard. Let's see what the hard CPU does. CPU hard, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Allowing the CPU to play this game on the hardest difficulty on its own, it cannot beat the first stage. Alright, so apparently touching the monoliths will kill you. Son of a bitch. Come on. Come on. Come on, you sons of bitches. That's right, you fuckers. Come and get me. Come and get me. Touch the monoliths. I hear they won't kill you if you touch them. Yeah, see, we're bumping into them and they're not dying immediately. Fuck. Oh, they've got some type of weapon they fired. Oh, I'm taking damage. I got a little car horn. No. Maybe that's what killed me. Maybe I'd already taken damage and I hit the monolith and it did damage to me. This is the farthest I've survived. Okay. We're gonna up the ante here. Yes! Yes! Got the blue one to fall in. Green one, I don't know what he's doing. Yes! Yes! They're fucking stupid! What are we working with here? Again, no weapon again. But the yellow guy has a saw blade. Three hoverbots. Okay, saw blade guy's dead. Good. I'm happy with that outcome. That means I don't have to worry about him. He posed the biggest threat to me. Now I can just passively ram this blue guy into oblivion. Yes! Okay, level 4. We got this. I had a jumper. And those guys had some type of battering ram in between their pinchers. They gave me a shitty jump jet. What can we do in battle mode? Can we customize it? Can I fight 3 hard CPUs? Let's try Jaws. Oh, and we get to pick our own. Okay. Oh, a hammer. I'll take one. Oh, yeah, those guys had clamps. That's what they had. Alright. Engine. And I'd like to have a reverse gear would be beneficial. Spending an awful lot of money. It's making me anxious. Oh. So I need reverse gear to hit him with the hammer. Get the fuck out of him. Get out of here. You know, this game is kind of like that BattleBots Metal Breakdown game from the old oh shit, we're still going. The old Comedy Central website. If there was just a little bit more. Oh my god. Whatever that green guy's got is this. He's got the pneumatic puncher. Yeah, that thing hurt like a son of a bitch. Well, I'm just getting smoked immediately. I mean, is it really my fault though that my hammer is mounted on the back end of my robot? I didn't choose to put it there. So this one doesn't change the arena every 3 fights, I've noticed. I'm sorry, he had full health, and I was wailing on this dude, and he still fucking kills me? How does that work? I've got the biggest robot in the field. I'm higher up in the food chain. It's that green guy. That green guy is a motherfucker. Alright, come on. Okay, green's out. Yellow's out. God, the hammer sucks. Green and blue are the bots to beat. And blue just drove off into the fucking ether. Go yellow, go. I'll get him. I'll chase him down. Yes! Yellow finally won a fight. Alright, let's make this the last round in battle mode. Can't do it. Alright. So, blue won. Let's do another tournament mode. All hard CPUs. And I don't want to be Jaws. Do I want to be Crawler? Let's try this one out. Let's try the Spider Bite one. We got a Hoverbot. We got that Buggy again. And then we got the robot I was just playing as. I just realized my robot looks... oh, I don't have reverse gear. My robot looks an awful lot like Tough as Nails, the Robot Wars competitor. So does the blue one. In fact, the blue one looks more like Tough as Nails because Tough as Nails is actually blue. I'm trying to think when this game was made, if there were any... Okay. Yeah, you got... Hard CPUs, by the way. I didn't get to touch anybody. They all just drove off. I'm trying to think if any of these designs in the game are meant to look like actual, like, real-life robots. I don't think they are. Two of the guys just drove off again, didn't they? Pit! 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 No, it was me that went in the pit. Damn it! They look like the robots from that Rocket Power episode. You mean Row Battle, whatever it was called, with like Zagron, the fucking trash can that spit out hockey pucks that what's-his-face from the Rocket Power crew built? Oh, God. I mean, I guess it's cool that they tried to make like an animated episode of a extreme sports cartoon about BattleBots, but fuck me, was that embarrassing. Alright. I want a reverse gear. Okay, ram spikes. I don't want turbo boost because basically when you start adding things, you have one action button. It's right control. So turbo boost will be right control, jump jets will be right control. We got a saw, we got a punch. I think I'm gonna upgrade my shield. And I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna hold out for the punch. What is this arena? There's just nowhere to go. Okay, looks like the green guy bought jumpers. Yellow's just been toasted. Getting in the middle of it with these three guys. Yeah, there we go. Clamp them down, Thermidor. You get them. And they both just spontaneously died. Ganaste! Big hit there. I see, I think this game is a fun novelty. Like this, like I said, this is the first robot combat video game. And you can tell it's like Robot Wars. Just a little futuristic. Oh my god, did you see what those guys, he just put him into the wall and fucking annihilated him. He must have had the power boost. So it looks like you do some extra damage if you slam someone into the wall. It looks like it does do damage to them. Why would you buy jump jets? What's the tactical advantage to having them? Yes, okay. Slamming somebody into the wall does do damage to them because I just went from full to nothing. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Jump. That'll fix... It's a tie! Nobody wins. Okay. I want the punch. I want the punch. Oh, yo, look at that. It's a scorpion tail. See, that's what I love about this game is that the pneumatic punch is different based upon... Like, the weapons are different based upon what robot you put them on. So when you put it on this robot, it makes it a fucking scorpion. That's so badass. Oh my god. Those, okay. They're doing some serious damage now. Come on, old blue. Come on, old blue. Oh, never mind. Green did some serious damage to me. So I'm going to take out green. Okay, blue has taken out green for me. I have taken out blue. Yellow is trying to jump to get away from me. Trying to escape its fate, but it no... I still won. Whereas the other walls are just are regular non-kill walls. They just do damage to you. Oh, damn it. I really thought I was going to get away with that. Well, congrats on blue for your first win. Okay, I want steering and I want shield. Green is starting to scare me. I don't know what green's doing. Okay, that thing in the center is a wall. Got him with the scorpion tail. He tried to jump jet away from me. Fuck you trying to jump jet away from me. I'm the winner here. So you notice that the guys that have the jump jets, they have passive weaponry. Because you can't have both an active weapon and a jump jet at the same time. They both have spikes to ram with. This Scorpion bot's pretty OP. I like it. Again, I'm playing against 3 hard-level CPUs. I don't know if you guys remember that. I set them to hard. Going for the Superman punch! That's right! Yellow might just kill himself on that wall. Yes, he did. Good job. Okay, upgrade time. No, game over. I win. That was Trax, The Robot Wars by Mark Sheeky? Sheeky? I didn't catch the name on the way out. I meant to be looking, but I didn't catch the on the way out. But this was published by Crystal Interactive, or Crystal Arcade, and you can tell that this was a game that was made by a guy who saw Robot Wars back in the day, probably on the BBC, and just got really, really enthusiastic about it. It says 11 different cars, you know, but really, what else are you going to call them? You can call them robots? I guess you could have called them robots, I guess. But this was before we really even knew what robot combat was. The back of the game says, the ultimate sport, Trax, is a multiplayer car smash 'em up. Play with up to 4 human or AI opponents on arenas that hover high in space. Like, that's it. They didn't talk about the pits. They didn't really talk about the hazards. They didn't, and it's not like there's no pamphlet. It just tells you how to install the game on the other side of this thing. This is just purely CD artwork. Trax walked so that games like Robot Arena could run. And I when I first saw this game, I knew I had to have it. because I knew it was an old game, and I knew that this was going to be a peek into something that most people probably don't even know exists. And Trax it's an okay game. The AI is not the best. In fact, I would probably say the AI is on par with the AI in the Robot Arena 3 beta versions that I tested, where they just kind of rolled around and did their own thing and didn't really react to what was around them. Which they still kind of do that in the main game, so whatever. But Trax, you know, this is a collection of games. You also get something called Roton and something called Martian Rover Patrol. And Roton is essentially asteroids, and Martian Rover Patrol is lunar lander. But Trax is the game that takes up the CD cover. This is the game that was top billing. Also, the ESRB rated this T for teen. I guess because of maybe mild violence or something, because you're smashing cars together and they blow up. But I don't know how this got a teen rating. If you look on the back, it doesn't explain it. It just still has rated T for teen. So somehow Trax rated T for Trax. Just like Gatorbox of crayons. But no, so this is Trax the Robot Wars. It's a simple game, it's a basic game, it's a bare bones game. You can kind of see why I only devoted about half of a show to it, because there's not enough here to float an entire show, but I figured there's so much crossover between Gatorbox and people who are into like BattleBots and robot combat and things like that, that I figured you guys might like taking a look at this as a curiosity. You know, what people think about, you know, games about BattleBots and robot combat, they think about Robot Arena, right? They think about Robot Arena 1 and 2 for PC. They'll think about Robot Wars for PS2, Robot Wars Arenas of Destruction, I think, for PS2, and for PC. The game got ported. Then they'll think about the Robot Wars games for Game Boy Advance. They'll think about the god-awful BattleBots game for Game Boy Advance. They'll think about the canceled BattleBots game that was meant to be released for the PlayStation 2 and Gamecube. But nobody knows what the fuck Trax the Robot Wars is. So this is something that just kind of fell through the cracks, the C-R-A-X, cracks. Trax fell through the cracks. And this was the progenitor that all other robot combat games came from, whether they knew it or not. And you can tell with the way that some of the chassis are shaped, with like the big claws and the tank tracks and the with the three wheels and the scoop plow. You could tell that the guy was like, yeah, okay, these might look like robot shapes. As luck would have it, the thing with 3 wheels. I think Team Think Tank later actually built something with 3 wheels called Introverter at one point that they tried to compete with, and that was a fucking nightmare. For the most part, save for the Hoverbots, this was grounded mostly in the reality of Robot Wars. You got saw blades, you got hammers, you got pinchers, you got pistons. You have your standard fare of weapons. The robots can also jump, I guess. I don't know. But I find this game to be really endearing. It's not a bad game. If it's one that you can find, that you can track down, this game requires the CD to run, but the ISO can't be that big. So depending on that, I might just even throw this in the Gatorbox secret stash so that more people can enjoy Trax. Like I said, this works on Windows 10. It's not locked to like CPU speed or anything like that. We were just playing it on a Windows 10 machine. A game that was made for Windows 95 and 98 works flawlessly on Windows 10. Incredible. It's not very often that happens on Gatorbox. Yeah, that was Trax, the Robot Wars. And I find that to be a fantastic little niche game. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. There's not a lot to it. There's not a lot of meat on the bones. But it's a fun time waster. And if you decide to download it and give it a shot, and you're able to get through Ascent mode, if there is an ending to the game, please let me know. Well, like whether it just says game over and kicks you back to the title screen, or if it rolls credits or whatever. Please tell me, because I don't think I've ever beaten it, because it gets too hard, too fast, and the robots they give you are too crappy. Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.